going? I'm in my glasses, I'm in my robe. It is the morning after Smackdown, and we're in my kitchen. So you know what that means. Smackdown talk. All right, so let's go through this real quick. I want to talk first a little bit about the Elimination Chamber matches, a little bit about some of the backstage segments, and then, we'll get into the thing we all want to talk about, which is the last 10 minutes of Smackdown. All right, so beginning elimination matches. The first one, Dom, Kevin Owens. Once I saw Kevin win, I knew Logan Paul was going to win later in the night because they're going to do something really cool in the Elimination Chamber with those two. I just feel it. It'll be awesome, and I can't wait for it. Love the R-Truth part. I love R-Truth, this new thing where he's like mixing up people. I just find it really funny. Like he thought it was The Miz in the ring when it was Kevin Owens, and there was a thing with DIY thinking they were, DX. So I'm loving it, and I love the R-Truth stuff, and I know some people don't, but I'm here for it, and I'm just out of the school, protect R-Truth at all costs. He's a national treasure. As far as the match goes, the one concern I had coming out of that match is I don't know what they're doing with Judgment Day. Like, no Judgment Day came down. Well, R-Truth did, but you know what I mean. And I don't know what's next for Dom. And I feel like there's a couple of really great people right now who are getting lost in the shuffle because there's so many great people that they don't know what to do with them all. And I feel like Dominic is kind of in that camp right now. So I don't know really what's going on with the Judgment Day, and I don't know what's going on with Dom. Moving ahead to the Logan Paul Miz. Again, I knew Logan Paul was going to win. Again, Miz, same thing. I don't know where they're going with Miz next. I kind of thought he was going to be feuding with Judgment Day, with R-Truth, and now I'm not so sure. But maybe they'll build that back up on Raw. We'll see. I'm questioning, and I love the Miz. I think he's a great character, and now that they have him as a face again, I'm curious what they're going to do with him. So just questions all around on this, because I thought Dom might be going for the Intercontinental, but now it looks like Uso is. So I'm just confused about where they are placing these people, and we still have time until WrestleMania, but I just would like to. I feel like I don't know the path for them, if that makes sense. Okay, women's matches. All I have to say about the Naomi matches, I'm just happy Naomi's back. She's just great. I love her. She's fun. I love the character. Can't wait to see what they do with her. Happy she's back. Just happy she's back. With that, really sad Shotzi's not there. Kind of bummed about her injury. My cat's right here now. Sorry, getting her. But hope she's well, and I love Shotzi, so I hope she's back soon. The other women's match, which was Selena and Tiff, liked how they used it to build that angle a little bit more. Again, I love Selena. I feel like she just has not gotten the push she deserves. I feel like she's always kind of like a side character, and I would just like her to be the main event sometime. Like, have a storyline. I just want her to have a storyline where she could really sink her teeth into, and I'm hoping maybe this is it coming in what they're developing right now. I don't get Tiff. I'm still not seeing it. Like I said, I didn't watch enough. I don't watch enough NXT to probably really get her. But I'll hang out and I'll be here for the ride and we'll see what happens. But I'm just still kind of waiting for her to wow me, if that makes sense. With all that said, I think Elimination Chamber for the women will be great. I can see them doing some really fun stuff with the women who are in so far. And I'm just kind of looking forward to it, honestly. Can't wait to see. Okay, now let's talk about some of the backstage things. So I talked a little bit about the R-Truth thing by the ring. The Io Sky damage control segment. I like this way of presenting them. I like it when they do it with Shinsuke Nakamura. It's growing on me more and more. I like it when they're doing it. It does add an element of heel energy to it. I don't know. There's something about it that makes me feel extra wow, like the evil man in the lair who's moving chess pieces. I kind of love it. And I like that application. I'm hoping they give a better push now to that storyline. I feel like Bayley's storyline has been not forgotten, but Bayley deserves this push in this moment and to have her WrestleMania moment. And I feel like with so much going on, it's been almost kind of forgotten about. So I really want to see a good push for the storyline and to really build up this matchup between Bailey and Io. I think it could be amazing. I think they're both amazing talent. And I just really want them to get it right, if that makes sense. That's just my feelings on it. Again, another person I'm kind of confused where they're going with is AJ Styles. Interesting backstage segment. Like I said, I thought he'd be feuding with LA Knight, but then LA Knight had that whole moment with Drew McIntyre. So I just don't know. I don't know where they're going with AJ. He's great. And I know a while ago he said that when his contract's up this time, he's not renewing. He was going to retire. I don't know if he's changed his mind since then. Maybe I missed a tweet or something. But yeah, I just don't know where they're going with him. I like the segment with LA Knight and Drew McIntyre. I think it just sets up something cute for Elimination Chamber. But again, is that going to take us to WrestleMania? Is that the new thing they're doing? Or is it not? Or like Drew's just like popping up everywhere. So I just don't know who he's going to end up actually like going with at WrestleMania. I mean, I think someone. I just don't know who, quite honestly. So, but I think LA Knight and him did a great job back and forth. Yeah. So now let's talk about the thing that, of course, everyone wants to talk about, which is the last 10 minutes of Smackdown. And it was interesting because I kept waiting. My husband's like, when do you think, my husband who does not watch wrestling was watching it with me last night. He's like, well, when are they a show? I'm like, it's either going to be at the top of the 8 o'clock hour, the 9 o'clock hour, or at the very end of the show. That's my guess. And it was the very end of the show, which I thought it would end up being, but you never know. I thought maybe they'd do some more things in between. But Rock coming out in the $500 vest was a great harkening back to the $500 shirts. I caught that. So many people caught that of, Rock of the Attitude Era. And this was like classic Attitude Era heel Rock for sure. This promo and how he worded it and everything. And the one thing that caught my attention with that harkening back to the Attitude Era was actually the very end when they were standing there, because it gave me very much Nation of Domination vibes. And if you were an Attitude Era kid and you remember that when The Rock came back from his injury, when he was still Rocky Maivia and he came back and he joined Nation of Domination and became a heel, they did that great storyline when he took over the Nation of Domination from Farouk and kicked Farouk out. And I'm just kind of wondering, again, Roman Reigns looks small compared to The Rock. He looks like the kid. He looks like second fiddle. He looks like the little cousin. And I could see that becoming a thing. Now, do I think they have enough time to WrestleMania to build that into WrestleMania? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So we have this interesting thing where Seth could turn on Cody, or maybe Rock is going to turn on Roman because he wants to be the head, or maybe Roman turns on Rock because he's tired of being pushed aside when he's supposed to be the tribal chief. I don't know. Curious to where it's going. Happy with this pivot, and can't wait to see what happens next. So those are my thoughts on SmackDown from last night in my robe the morning after. I need to get my coffee. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you back here Tuesday. One last thing I have to share about that segment. As I said, my husband was watching with me, and he's not a wrestling fan. He's kind of watching because I'm watching it, and I'm into it, and he tolerates it for so long. Interesting thing, as The Rock is talking, my husband, and he's talking about like Cody Cryberries, and my husband's on the edge of his seat watching this whole segment, and then in the living room with me, just him, yells at the TV, because he won the Royal Rumble. I think we might have a wrestling fan on our hands, y'all. It might be happening. So, all right. Sorry, I had to throw that in. I forgot. I was about to start editing this video. I'm like, I need to add this in last minute because it's a great little final little thing. All right. Bye. Really. Bye.